Oh, basically, it's just another quick video. I hope everybody's doing well. Um, yeah, you might find going into this with a flat earth and that a lot of your friends and your family and everybody's pushing you out, and you're the one who seems crazy. It's just because they can't see what's happening. You're obviously you're here to bring forth heaven on earth, and you've been chosen specially. God's working through us who can see it to do this, and your families and your friends and pushing you out, and it's like rejection from every other way apart from the coming together of us. And as you can see, that's so we are pushed together. It's like everybody else is rejecting you. It's not a bad thing. It has to happen. If your family and your friends are rejecting you because they can't see it, it's to bring us who can see it closer together. It's a convergence. They're rejecting you because you're trying to explain simple things to them, like simple common sense. It's obvious the earth's flat and the holy hole and the way out is at the centre, and it's obvious to us who can see it. You know, the earth's flat. It's anybody who thinks they're on a spinning ball, spinning 1,000 miles an hour and fucking shooting around through space with fucking centrifugal forces and everything else. If you just knew anything about physics, you'd know it'd be an absolute impossibility. And everything that they try to use to make it all work, this magic gravity, and as you know, like a lot of people say, like gravity is strong enough to hold all the water stuck on an upside down ball, but just light enough so an insect can fly off. What other force, that's like it's either one or the other. You can't be two extremes of the same end as a force. Forces and forces. You can have a weak bit of a force or a strong bit of a force, but you can't have one force doing two things totally opposite of each other exact times like that. No, it don't make any sense. But basically, you just got to stay strong. Like keep your eyes on the prize. We're bringing heaven on earth. We get into the middle where the holy hole, where the aurora borealis is shooting out from Jesus, bending his light and placing it in. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there on May 1st, and by the 3rd of May, which just happens to be my birthday, funnily enough, we're going to be getting into the holy hole and bringing back heaven on earth. People don't have to like it. It is what it is. Us who can see it can see it. I know in my heart, I know this more than anything I've ever known. I've always wondered why in my life things happen the way they did, and why I couldn't. I always knew a lot in my head, but I never got settled into a job or anything. I always knew it didn't feel right being at work and felt like he was being slaved, and I always had different opinions to everybody else. And people in know what's happening, know what I'm on about. They're going through the same thing. You might notice a lot of family members and friends pushing you out, but it has to happen so we can converge as a strong group together. We've been pushed away from all of our angles through people who don't understand, so we can reunite as the group. It's going to bring heaven on earth and going to change this place and save it. And it's through us. People don't see it now, but that's what's happening. And like, it's the best. It's getting biblical. But it's brilliant. It's the best thing ever. We're bringing heaven on earth. And anybody who's like, oh, this person's crazy, we're trying to bring heaven on earth. How can anybody say anything horrible or bully or put nasty comments up about people who just wants to bring heaven on earth for the good of all? So everybody can have every luxury, and that's how it should be. You shouldn't be getting slow. There shouldn't be people starving to death. And then you got people over here. They've got houses. There's blokes on Bolt Penk Road up here, they've got fucking houses. They're massive. They've got 11 rooms and stuff. Why? Is people starving to death? I see people homeless living in the subway. I've hardly got anything. I'm what you'd probably say quite a poor person. I ain't really got anything. And compared to some people, I'm rich. You know what I mean? But I'm look in this environment, I'm probably quite poor. But even so, you're still a really rich person. You've still got food every day and everything else. Some of these people ain't even got that. Some people have got nothing. So when I have got bits of money, and when I'm walking through town, if there's somebody who spent the night in the doorway, I always give them a bit of what I've got. I couldn't walk past anybody and watching them suffer. Anybody who's human and actually got a heart in there shouldn't be able to either, and that's what it's all about. We've got to get heaven back on earth for the good of all. Everybody just stay strong and just keep your eyes on the prize, please. Love you all.